My name is Zach Saley. I am currently a junior, and the title of our program is the Bat Recovery Program. We're focusing on collecting bats that are going to be, sitting in garages, storage units that just aren't being used and that would end up in the landfill eventually. And we're trying to give them a second life by either recycling them or finding usable bats and then giving them to underfunded programs in the area, specifically Northwest Iowa. It actually got started by one of our professors, Gary Sterling. We have a couple baseball boys in one of our classes, and he came to us with this proposition of finding a better use for these bats and being more socially responsible. And he kind of got us kick-started, and he is the one that's kind of connecting all the things such as marketing and then kind of ideas and getting all our thoughts together, getting it started and getting off the ground. We want to make sure the bats are usable before we give them to these underfunded programs, because we don't want to give them bats that, are either going to break or just don't have any pop or anything like that. So we actually go through a test ourselves. We'll take them in the cage and we're going to see if they have pop, whether if the barrel is still intact, whether the handles are still usable, things like that. If they have grip or things that need to be changed off, that we can buy new grips and stuff like that to change on those. And that's kind of how we do that. And then from there we distinguish if they're usable or not, and then we separate piles, and the one pile will go to the recycling, and the other one will find homes for them in those underfunded programs. We are actually collecting bats through multiple different methods. So locally, people can come to the rec, and we have a trash bin that's going to be set up, and they can come bring their bats and put them in the bat bin, and then we'll collect them from there. Or we also have people from all around different areas. We have tons of kids that are bringing bats back from home, or they're having relatives that are sending them from other areas, so we're getting them in the mail. So we're also getting them through that method as well. Our hopes for the project is essentially, whether it's one bat or 500 bats, we are trying to improve the opportunities for kids that may not have the opportunity to play baseball because they can't fund getting bats and stuff like that. Or just simply, those bats that are laying around and end up in the landfill, we can have better uses for that metal that's on those bats, and we can find a new home for that as well. Other than just collecting bats, we're also raising money for RBI, which is a great organization that helps underfunded programs as well. So we're collecting donations if people don't have those bats available and they still want to help out.